You look so whipped.
I am whipped. We all get to try the first ones.
Want to just hand them to me?
Maybe other bees.
Okay. Awesome.
So Christy and I, gosh, our story began at...
almost 20 years ago.
Yeah. She was dating another guy, seriously, and but that's why I would like to hang out with her, because it didn't feel threatening to me.
I knew in my heart that I had a really special bond with Paul. And I can even go back in my journals from, I think, 92 or 93. And I have a huge journal entry about how Paul was perfect for me, and the man that I was going to marry was going to be a lot like Paul, if not Paul.
You know, I knew right from the beginning that Christy definitely had feelings for me, and it freaked me out.
He was totally clueless and just uninterested, and our friendship kept growing and growing, and I was like falling more in love with him.
And I knew that she loved me. I knew it. I knew it. I could just tell by the way she looked at me.
He was just oblivious, lame.
8 years from then, it took this knucklehead right here, took me 8 years to finally get through to my skull that this was the woman for me.
You know, here we are, we're 40 years old, and we've been friends half our lives now. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
We love our jobs. We've both become teachers. Paul teaches special ed and has such awesome kids who are a joy and sometimes really hard.
Drive you freaking up the wall, that's what they do. But I love them, and every day is another story. Every day is...
It's crazy.
Every day is something action-packed.
And then I teach English as a second language. A couple years after we got married, we just decided to go off of the birth control pill. And we just thought, like everyone else, that it would just happen.
Yeah.
And probably, what, like a year off of birth control, month after month of thinking, oh, we're going to be pregnant, we're going to be pregnant. When we went to the first fertility specialist, who, of course, did all the testing on both of us. So I even had exploratory surgery, and they said, everything's beautiful, it's great, let's go ahead and start with IUIs. Time after time of them saying, everything looks great, everything's perfect.
Next time we see you, you're going to be pregnant. And
we weren't.
No. It's been a tough time. It's been a tough journey. We went down a different road of thinking that maybe adoption is much more a sure bet, that we'd be able to start a family, you know, by means of adoption. And so.
And we were excited about that.
Yeah.
We made our peace with that was going to be the best choice for us. So we prepared.
As you can see, we're in our nursery. That's there's no one in our nursery yet. We are very hopeful still.
In the process of trying to adopt, you know, they told us it'd be about a 1 to 2 year wait. You know, and so we just got ready. We, you know, bought everything we needed to be ready for a baby. And
it's been sitting here empty for almost 3 years.
Yeah, since that, so we've been waiting 3 years. We'd really like to have a baby.
So it brings us to today. We have such a yearning in our hearts to be a mom and dad. We have so much love inside of us that we want to be able to share with the person that God has for us. And we thought it was going to happen in different ways. We believed it was going to happen a different way, but the doors closed one direction, but now we believe doors might be opening up in this direction. And we really believe that if this is God's will, and if this is something that the Sher Institute would be a part of, then this would be the biggest dream of our lives, to be able to have our own children. I know it's a kind of a late dream for 40-year-olds, but it's our deepest heart's dream. We are just asking that you give us this chance.